guys, and welcome back to another Driving Academy video. Right, today we are in a DAF XF 530 and we're doing the driving exam, final exam part 1 in this vlog, take 2. But anyway, my name's Eddie. I'm a virtual HGV Class 1 driver working for Freight Runners VTC Limited as a Class 1 tramper. So, the plan of action is obviously start the truck up, do my walk around checks like I normally would do. And to make sure that there's no defects. Right, give me 2 ticks, I'll bring you with me. Right, so at the rear of the vehicle, I can tell that indicators, brake lights are all working. Side markers are all working. Hazards are working. Well, indicators are working, all lights are working, which is a good thing. Just have it set side lights only. Oop. Release the handbrake. This DAF's obviously an automatic. I've got a mod on to make the speedometer bigger, so then you guys can see how fast I'm driving. It is in miles per hour. So what I'm going to do is come beside my trailer, or well, at least get in front of it. And then we'll back on underneath it. We'll drop the suspension so we can get underneath, then I'll raise it back up. So then that way I can then have an easier time at hooking up. Obviously I use the service brake for slowing down on this part, but other than that I tend to use retarder unless I have to use the service brake. So I'm just going to use my time key now to lower the rear suspension. This stroke doesn't have front axle suspension, unlike the Volvo in the last video. The hazards on. There we go. Raise rear suspension. And then I'm going to change the airline and then right wind legs up the rest of the series, and then we'll crack on. So I'll speak to you guys once I'm hooked up. Okay, right. All is good. No defects with the trailer. Self level. Release the handbrake and let's make a move. Even though we're on a closed circuit, I'm still going to indicate. I think it's probably more of a habit thing, really. Alright, let's up here and let's pass this first bit of the course. I know ahead there's a zebra crossing. I can also see that there are no pedestrians. I am keeping my eye out though for any sudden appearing ones. And slowly drop right down. I still see that there are no pedestrians, so I'm going to carry on past. And I'm waiting to cross anyway. Right, at this point I'm going to use the service brake to come to a complete stop, because I'm going to need to come in and possibly even make a shunt. This is the bit I am most nervous about, to be fair. What I'm going to use is the top mirror, which is just off the front of your screen. There we go. And carefully navigate down here. I'm not happy with that position. What I'm going to do is check, see what we're like. Right, I'm going to give you a bit of a better angle. So it is going to be very, very, very close. This is close. I don't like that angle one little bit. I'm just looking for. Right, I think we're okay. No. Scenario failed. Let's try this again. Wrong angle. Okay, right, let's try this again. Yeah, the angle I was at on the last attempt was pretty bad. Won't lie. I didn't like the angles I was working with at all, and I really didn't enjoy how I was having to work with the angles I was at. So obviously I failed the scenario. So what I'm going to do is rehook up to the trailer. I've done all the walk around checks. Apparently you don't need to do them on this part. It's not mandatory. Obviously if I was doing an ETS2 truck log, obviously all the usual daily check protocol would be in effect, because obviously I'd be running on taco and on public roads. And I've just plugged in the camera. Obviously I'll have to make sure that I've got decent air supply and that the lights still actually work and the ABS works. That's the only bit I am checking, because that's the only bit I don't want to risk. Right, kind of get to an angle now, because you might not notice it, but it is at a very slight angle, this trailer, which is really irritating. Right, turn the engine off a minute, press T, wind up the legs from inside the cab. Okay, sorry about that, I don't know what happened there. I don't know if there's some sort of audio glitch or what happened. But anyway, start driving towards the exit of the parking lot. Okay, this is American English. Parking lot is a car park or a parking area. Obviously I'm doing 9 miles an hour right now. I mean, what I want to do is come in at a better angle really, with that turn coming a lot wider on that last turn, so I want to be more over as far as I can, really. Because it'll give a chance for the trailer to then be more aligned, so then that way we have less of a chance of us failing the scenario. I can also see that the pedestrian crossing is clear, still clear. Now it's operating. Skillfully make my way around. Yeah, I don't like that angle again. I mean, what I'm going to do is try and kick over my trailer. And what I'm also going to try and do is do it from inside the cab, just to make it a bit more realistic. So let's move you guys over. box just ever so slightly. And jump all the way down like here. I'm just gonna have to check to see what we're like. I'm back in the same boat I was before. Back at the same really bad angle. You know what, I'm going to try a different approach. I'm trying to see if I keep my left hand side fairly close to the barriers. You know what? Oh, brake. Wow. Yay, we did it! Hallelujah. That was stressful, not gonna lie to you all. That was incredibly stressful. Well, I was trying to get up to about 30 miles an hour, which is 50 kilometers per hour. Man, no sooner as I get up to speed, I might have to burn it all off again. My air pressure's down. Right, let me just build up some air pressure. I just realised it was alarming. Come on there, build up. Wow, I seriously used up all the air. I was wondering why the brakes were starting to lock up and drag. There's air pressure. Oh, yeah, we've used quite a lot of air pressure. Come on there, build up. I'll just cut this bit, guys. Right, we've got some pressure, but not a lot. But we've got enough that we can carry on. go grab my drink actually that I left on the bunk. 2 ticks. Right, coffee in hand. Right on. I'm deliberately taking this part quite slowly. Right, this is where I failed on in the last video. But there is a few ways I can handle it, but the angle I was at, I needed to mount the curb just enough so I could fully make it round. I can't see where my back wheels are. Okay, we've got loads more room than what I thought. Okay, we're good. Right, go through the passage, okay. Oh wow, okay. How did I do this last time I did this? Oh yeah, I remember. It's been a while since I've run this. Even though the videos haven't been that long out, it's been at least 9 months since I actually did driving academy, so but for you guys it might be about 7 or 8 months. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay. Fail me here. Take it nice and slowly. was more concerned about my left hand side. I know the right hand side I've got ample room. Okay. I'm not a huge fan of how this is looking, but it will work. Wow, that was tight. That was a lot of concentration with that turn. It might not look like it, but there was a lot of concentration on that turn. Wow. Right, hopefully we can get up to 50, at least 50. 53 would be nicer, but I don't think we will. So the next section is obviously drive straight on ahead, and hopefully I can build up some more air pressure to get rid of the symbol. Right, let's floor it. Right, this is going to be the complex part. I knew this part would get in. Whoa, 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 whoa. Brake, 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 brake hard. At this point, I'm going to see if I can complete that. that turn. If I have, I'm going to be so annoyed. I did hear the trailer mounting the curb, to be fair. So I wouldn't be surprised. If I have, I'll quickly redo it off camera. So then I can go into part 2 in the next video. And hopefully that one will go a lot better. But we'll see what the computer says. Right, you're entering an easier section, continue driving downhill. Okay. Driving on the road, approaching a small course. Oh gosh. Ahead is return onto the next course. Continue driving. Oh right, okay. This is going to be tight. front butt bend. Ahead are more sharp turns, adjust your speed accordingly. Oh gosh, okay. Right, I can already tell that this doesn't going to be a struggle. Going as close over to the yellow marking as I can. Close to the far central res. I've definitely failed it. Shoot. But I said to roll as well. Definitely failed it now. Crack on. If I could do it solo, if I had a trailer, then we'd be alright. Although having no weight on the back end is not the best, especially when braking. Enter return, continue driving. Okay. Extremely tight turn. To make the turn, you may need to go off the asphalt slightly. Turn carefully, use as much space as you need. Right, okay. Let's have a look. Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah, no kidding. This is a tight turn. I may have to go. Yeah, very. To make the turn, you may need to go off the asphalt slightly, flat top. Turn carefully, use as much space as you need to turn. Yeah, I can tell you a few places where you have to do dodgy turns like this. race right turn's done. I wasn't supposed to be that tight, but jeepers. Right, okay. Bet you I failed it. Whoa, 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 whoa. Hopefully it's enough to get on to... Oh, I have completely messed this turn up. I'm pretty sure I failed this scenario. Hey guys, I have. Yeah, at this point I am fairly confident I have. Right, let's see how we did. Failed. Right, let me try this one again, guys. Thank you very much for watching. I really do appreciate it. If you've got any guys, queries or concerns, let me know by commenting in the comment section below. And until next time, guys, keep safe. I'll see you all next time. Take care. Bye bye.